Great Gods War prior events.
You will stop all of this, and you will liberate everyone. Please promise me that you will. And then come find me in hell after I kill Maximilian.
You may ask me a single question regarding anything. You feel an unbelievable amount of weight suddenly pressing down onto you. The moment that it hits, your shoulders are pressed down into the soul of your chest. Very large creature there.
Do you know of this creature?
They're referred to as an Ed.
Do you have any more followers of your tribe, or are they all gone?
No, they're all gone. Great Gods War Call.
I am the stealthiest. Felix Lysander.
Jacqueline Ashriver, at your service.
Rex Rivers here.
The ever so now serious and new Ryder Hopkins.
Gopher.
And I'm your DM. Welcome back to Misroll Adventures, where the players make plans and horribly execute them.
Like this plan.
I mean, this might go okay. Jake is dying from something.
No, I was like, if we had those kinds of fans, I want someone to go through and like just a compilation of all like how our intro has like evolved.
The very first episode was, "Hello, welcome to our first ever D&D podcast," and then Jake just suddenly goes, "Hi." That's literally the first episode and first like minute.
I have records.
And then
It's
we all just had
awful.
our own kind of special intro.
It's so bad.
And now everyone's just like, Gopher didn't even go. He just went, Gopher.
But anyways, in the last episode, it was a lot more of discussion about the current situation. The red-haired individual, also known as a godly individual known as Iblis, or Ifrit, sorry, gave the group a reward for what they had effectively done, and that was to answer any single question that they decide to ask. And being an entity that has far greater knowledge about the wars and past wars, current wars, and the circumstance that's going on, it's a very valuable source of information that any of them could feasibly use, as they all have set their own sort of goals and questions. But they have to come to a unanimous decision on which question to ask. And since they couldn't at the time, obviously, the entity will return after they save their friend Gopher, whom of which is getting weaker. Deciding to scout the Orcish camp, they are landing at the Scoutish settlement, and that's where we're going to kick things off. So, those of you who are landed, the ship is just dangling above the large jutting out walls of wooden pikes, and with the rope dangling down, it still collides with the ground, but you definitely had to climb a good 20 feet to get into the ship and out of the ship. So what's the plan?
Yes.
You start going.
All right.
While we're walking there, who's gonna go scout There you go. When we
Hmm.
get there.
I look at Gopher.
Yeah, who do we think is
Oh,
gonna notice the most?
I look at Rex.
For being noticed the most.
Yeah.
So then we gotta go with Gopher then. If I'm be the person who noticed the most, then.
Alright, I can do it.
Nice, go. So all you have to do, scout the area, find anything that's useful, ways to get in, maybe, I doubt it. What they have, their manpower, that, maybe if you could find that creature they were keeping hostage or something.
Okay.
And
Any
don't look
information
for
would do.
booze.
Yeah, I swear to God, if you look for booze, we're leaving you there.
Damn, I was looking for.
He could be like,
sleeping at a
oh!
tavern.
He's like, oh,
We will drop both invisibility and fly on you in an instant.
I mean, that solves one problem, right? Like, the whole purpose of this was to go save your friends. So, I mean, if you don't
Oh,
have
yeah.
to save your
I
friend,
mean, Gopher
problem
dies. You don't have
solved.
to worry. Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
exactly. We'll
If
get
I die, get
two
booed.
new team members.
But Tofi takes the lead and travels up the passage to effectively get you all there. It does take roughly an hour, and traveling to this point from where you were took the better part of about 4 to 5 hours. So it's about midday at this point, and the cold air, now that you've started to go higher and higher, is starting to hit you more and more. You're starting to see your breath here and there, and there's very periodically cold breezes that wash down the mountains itself. And you start to hear the sound of flowing water in front of you as you're traveling up it.
Gasp.
You don't have the
Alright.
ring.
At this point, that is a good question. Has anybody attuned to the other ring?
No,
No.
Okay.
I'm still hanging on to it.
Okay. With that, Tofi turns to look at everyone. This should be where everything is.
Alright, Gopher. Right when we cast fly invisibility on you, go in right away, scout what you can. Make sure you keep track of time. 10 minutes is your max. Try to be back in 8 or 9.
Okay. Alright,
I'll
Tyler.
get ready to cast invisibility.
Can we get that drawing of the thing out again?
I deleted that.
You
What
bastard.
the fuck?
Because he had something else
Yeah,
in
I assume he
mind.
has an actual map.
Yeah, oh yeah, I've got an actual map.
Oh
Why
yeah.
didn't you just give us that
Alright.
map to begin with?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
because
wonder
I asked.
why.
Because I asked for a general idea.
Yeah. And I wasn't going to show you the whole thing.
Why?
Till
Alright.
I got to see it.
So, is this happening right now?
Yeah.
Alright, Jacqueline, roll wild magic.
Yeah.
Why
Who's
is he
casting
rolling
invisibility?
I thought you were casting invisibility.
I am.
Oh, well, you roll
Then I-
wild magic.
Fuck.
Regardless, one of you has to roll wild magic. So,
I was gonna say I thought
I'm
I was
fine.
too, and then Max was like, "I'll get ready to cast invisibility." Okay.
So-
okay.
No, Jake is making like
Jake.
a weird expression, like.
Well, see, Gopher over here is like, "Hey, yo, can you give me a map?" Oh, 10 minutes. And I'm like, we're telling him to remember all these things. That's why I said Rex, but whatever. Whatever.
anyways,
Don't worry, Gopher hasn't been drinking in days. He's fine.
he is sober. Miserably,
I'm very sober.
miserably sober. Even though you do have the alchemy jug, but...
Yeah.
Don't tell him that.
There
So,
are more.
whoever's casting invisibility, because the DOS loot's being used to cast fly, which means that it's using magic from an item, doesn't work. So, whoever's casting invisibility, roll wild magic.
I already rolled it when he first said it, and I told you I'm fine.
Okay.
I got a 19.
Ooh, close.
I thought it was you're fine for casting invisibility.
Okay. Gopher.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna put your character down. As
Go,
you
Gopher.
started flying upwards. Okay, I didn't want to put your
Go,
character
go,
down.
go, 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 go.
Go.
You just hear Ryder saying, go, 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 gopher.
You are a
Mine,
bard,
mine,
so
mine. All right, you're gonna have to zoom. Be prepared to zoom out, Gopher.
Okay.
holy
Oh,
shit.
Alright, big zoom out. Big zoom out.
eggs.
Okay.
It was
You're
strong
currently
as
flying
crayon.
upwards. You
That's
can
not as
see-
big as I thought.
I mean, it's still big.
Yeah, it's still big, but
You can see there are two, like, towers. There are walls that are positioned upwards, completely all along the sides of the encampment that you can see. You're currently not extremely high yet, because this has just happened, and this is when you're starting to coast above, and you're starting to crest over that top field. I don't know what's making that sound. Is that Olivia's phone? Anyways.
I'm assuming we're hiding in like in trees or.
You're down the crest still, so none of you see this. You're still down the crest because you're going up towards it. That's why he can see it, because he's going up.
Alright, so I'm gonna go over here.
Okay. You can see the two towers that you can see have orcish individuals, all of which have these ranged weapons and are keeping vigilant eyes out in every direction.
Okay.
Okay.
Can
when
I? Oh yeah.
When you're going that direction, you can see there are two massive boarded up doors at the end of this bridge.
like my dick.
Okay.
When you go above the entire encampment, this is going to take me a second. So let me see if I can just do this. I have to turn all the people that I've put on the GM layer into the token layer. Alright.
Oh my god.
Do this.
Oh!
Oh.
Holy shit!
Is the
Alright.
people?
Whoa!
Alright, so I'm gonna start counting, Tyler. While you...
Please don't.
You can also see there are tents and that there are definitely people inside. Most, if not all of them.
There's like 25 of these fuckers, dude.
I can tell you that even outside, yes, there are 4 in each tower, so that's 8,
Yep.
12, 14, 16,
29.
18,
He's
20,
69.
20,
It's 23.
22, 24, 26, 28, and then there's 3 individuals that I'm pretty sure you just didn't see over on the right. So there's...
Oh, I didn't see these guys!
No, there's 31
I didn't see this
out,
guy either.
and then you can also see a very large cave to the right, carved out with another tent.
Okay.
That's giving me deja vu of that old encampment.
I'm just imagining like an invisible. If anyone could hear him, an invisible something just flying around, going, "Oh, oh."
It's periodically getting worse.
Oh my god! Alright, so can I? Alright, do you guys trust me?
No.
I mean, you don't know. What is Gopher doing? Gopher,
Yeah,
you
we're
are
not
alone.
there, man. Sorry.
You're right. Alright, guys.
At this point, it's still only been... You still have loads and loads of time.
You see this?
You're going into the cave?
No, I'm gonna go to the side. I'm gonna try to like land here as quietly as I can or something. And just peer in. I'm not gonna go in.
Okay, so you're gonna land, like, in front of it?
Yeah, like about here.
Okay, so
Just
I'm
immediately get a rock to
like
the
right
face
there,
from a giant.
effectively?
Yeah.
Okay, when you land there, in the tent directly to your
Okay.
left,
I get eaten. No, I'm just kidding.
you can see a large amount of children. They're of varying ages.
No.
Most are like in their teens, that you can assume. They're holding rudimentary weapons, but they're sitting down on the ground. And the 2 that are behind you are keeping extreme eye forwards, as if they're like protecting.
Okay.
But that's all the children in that tent.
All right. So,
What's worse than an orc?
okay. Child soldier orcs. I'm gonna go to the side of the cave here, and
I appreciate the smirk, Jordan.
can
Thank you.
I look in?
You can look
Yeah.
in. I'll let you look in.
Can't see shit because it's dark, I bet.
There you
Oh.
go. It's not very far. You can
Oh,
see
ew.
that like completely caved into this passage. There is a individual
Two-headed thing.
with two heads, bulbous body, laid flat out on the ground with chains wrapped along the arms and the legs.
Oh, okay.
It just looks like it's there, not doing anything. The two heads themselves are just.
What the fuck? Oh, I thought you were making that noise.
No,
Oh,
the two heads are screaming at each other in a language that you don't understand.
They're fighting.
Well, do you
Uh-oh.
speak giant?
I don't think so.
Probably not.
Definitely not.
But yeah, they're
alright,
screaming at each other in a language you don't know.
All right. I'm gonna go fly back up. I'll try to get back up some, not noticed. I'll go back to the same area about here. So.
Okay.
How much time do you?
I'd say you've probably
do I
gone
think
through with the amount of time counting. Probably about like 2 minutes. It
Okay.
has not been hard. You can travel 60 feet every 6 seconds. So
Oh,
flying is
Yeah.
not necessarily the hard part.
yeah.
Keep it hush hush.
Yeah. All right. So, can I move? Can I land like back behind this tent? Try to. Are they? Can I just look? Try to see if I can see what's in this one.
Do you want to land?
Could I stay floating?
You can hover like a few inches off the ground. I'll let you.
Okay. All right.
When you look inside, you can see a tent of individuals who seem to be sleeping.
He's gonna fuck him.
Three of them have spears and shields at their bedside. One of them has a singular sword that's more so like just laying down. His eyes are still open.
Okay. All right. So can I fly back up and try to try to see if I can tell if they're plotting anything or like getting ready for anything? I don't
Make
know.
an insight check.
Okay. Check. How's the 10 do?
10?
Yeah.
I mean, they all look on guard.
They're all orcs.
Okay.
They're all orcs.
Well.
Green. Some of them are bluish.
Okay.
That's
All
racist.
right.
They got weapons. Some have
Um,
shields. Others have whips. There's a fire there. Get the impression they're trying to stay warmish.
All right. Well, I got all I need. I think. I don't know if I want to risk going check the main tent. Oh,
Oh,
there's no one guarding it. I'm just kidding.
Gopher, we already established you don't have to land.
You're not there.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
he can do what he wants.
Yeah.
Go
I
to
really,
the tent.
I really do want to do it. Like,
Then
No one's stopping
what
you.
would Gopher do?
Hello!
What would
Gopher would
do?
definitely hover over this tent to try to look in it though,
And then collapse it.
and then just land on top of it. No, I'm kidding. All right, yeah. So Gopher, what does Gopher see in this tent?
Seeing in this tent
What does
is
Gopher see?
4 individuals sitting at a table. Table has loads of documents on top of it, or parchments, and one of them has, since all of them have had these orcish tusks, one of them has a slight glisten to it.
Oh,
Whoa.
And as you kind of float in looking, you just hear,
Oh
Get out,
shit.
Get out. Leave.
Um,
You're fucked. You're
I,
fucked.
I,
You're not
I tried-
there.
I tried getting out right. I kind of know. I kind of know what that's like though. Yeah. So I kind of get the get the sense he's like smelling me out, sniffing me out. He's a fucking orc.
I mean, they're all orcs.
Yeah. But this guy.
No,
there's
he's
something
the
about
only
this
orc.
guy.
They're all
This guy.
goblins.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, where
No,
are you
but-
flying?
Alcohol and bad
I'm
decisions.
gonna fly back over here though. Back to where I was.
Okay.
How much time do I have?
You still have like, I'm gonna say, just for the sake of it, 6 minutes.
Okay.
Would not have taken you that long. But you can see that at this point the guy has like stepped out. You can see now that he's out in the sunlight. There is a ring emblazoned into his tusk.
Okay.
Which one of you farted?
Gopher's like, shit, that was me.
Damn,
Before
I
you left,
fucked.
before you left, he let go of a big one before you left.
Wrist
Silent
one.
but deadly.
Fucking, he did a drive-by. Drive-by.
I had to gasp him out.
Sounds like an airplane, but it's just Gopher letting one go.
It was my. It was my
Who's
recon
driving?
mission. I had to
Who's
gasp
driving
him
like
out.
a motorcycle?
Okay, so, you know, that guy looks like a bad guy. I'm gonna come back to you guys. I think
They're all bad guys. But that guy looks especially bad.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna move you over to this screen for the sake of it.
Just flew all the way.
All right. You effectively come back. Plenty of time still on your. I mean, you got like 5 minutes. We'll say you got 3 minutes because it would have taken you some time to get up there, I guess, and then travel there. But with the 10-minute duration of flight, you had plenty of time.
You now have a chance to give Ryder a wedgie.
I get back, and I give Ryder a willy,
And I
A
give
will-
Ryder a wedgie.
a wet willy, a wet willy.
Make a stealth check with advantage.
Oh no, Tyler!
Advantage. Oh, the advantage. 21.
Oh no.
Oh, the
Make a perception with disadvantage.
Oh no. Oh no.
Just him or everybody else?
Can I make one? Because I'm standing right next to him.
This will be
you
more
care?
so because, I mean, sure, yeah, you can make one at disadvantage too.
I feel like I'm gonna get bumped into if this goes well enough for me.
So my first roll was a 24.
Uh-huh.
My second roll was a 9.
Alright.
Oh.
And Felix?
You want to know what's great? Similar thing here, but I still have a 12.
Oh.
Alright, yeah,
It's not
nobody
funny.
sees this, except you hear a very, like, distant sound suddenly, just of a... And you're like, what was that? Straight into your ear is this big
And then my
ass, like sausagey, cold and wet finger.
Do I break concentration?
Yes.
Oh, I
Go
flopped
for
to
it.
the
You just
ground.
like flatten, just fall straight to the ground.
Does they slightly pull him with him?
Yeah, because the finger is in the air. So just,
Wouldn't that technically be an attack so his invisibility runs out?
Yeah.
Would be.
sure. The finger inserts into the ear. Everyone can suddenly see Gopher appear and then fall straight to the ground.
I feel like it's the falling to the
Alright,
ground
guys.
part that breaks the invisibility.
So you're back. So
I'll take this and I clean out my ear to be your success.
Yeah.
go for what you found.
So what I know is this place has about triple times the amount of this camp.
Oh,
150.
What?
No, this
That's
camp
a
had
tough-
like 8.
Oh, fuck.
They something really, you know, what really caught my attention was they had child soldiers in a tent.
Those are less of soldiers and more of, children. They're still
Okay.
given ways to defend themselves. So,
Also, the fact that, they're kind of a war tribe, I would assume they teach them how to fight.
that's
true.
that would probably be correct. Best way to get to them would be to show them more force. Something scarier or more intimidating than the leader.
Gopher, do you have a idea of the layout of the campsite?
So
Base?
pretty similar to this. Has walls all around it. At the bridge, there's a big gate.
That's all I got.
There's a big gate. So towards the end, there's a cave. And inside the cave, they had a creature with 2 heads, snarling at each other, chained up, on each limb.
Where was this cave?
Tofi, you think that's the creature you're talking about?
Directly in the
Most
back.
definitely would be.
You say it's
Just
chained up.
straight shot to the back.
So we can't really get to the back there to free it.
There
Unless-
there are obstacles, but
No, there might be a chance we can go back there and free it. But before I make any plans, there's any more details that you gotta tell us?
looks like there's this main head orc, chief orc, whatever you want to call it. He's got a ring around one of his horns, tusks.
I look at Jacqueline.
He's
That's
got.
not
I like it,
it's
Jacqueline.
I got a pretty good glimpse of him. He's pretty ugly.
That must be the guy we're looking for, huh?
I'm just kidding. But all jokes aside, I think he kind of sensed me there.
So thanks,
Sense?
Gopher. Now we have to be more on guard.
Yeah.
Can we point out
Sweet.
sensed? How did he, how?
I think he smelled me. Maybe I haven't drunk in a few days, guys. So I have no idea. Maybe
He's got that sober
yeah.
sweat.
Yeah.
Whose idea was to send the drunk?
Yours?
He was the one of us who could see the best. He has to be able to see to pilot a
But
ship.
it did seem like he was discussing some things with a few of his, guys.
Just to clarify too, there were talks, but they were all in Orcish, so
Yeah.
a language you don't know.
Yeah.
Might have been
And-
a decent idea to send me.
Because you can't see.
Oops.
I don't know. Can you remember anything what they said?
It's
I don't
all
work
like guttural groans and
I don't
grunting,
work
so there's not really a dialect.
I can't make sense of any of it.
So
I mean,
okay.
if we really want to, we could try to send someone again tomorrow. But I feel like that's pointless.
It's out of the question.
Sneaking into this will be way harder than this place.
Well, I
They
feel like
have
the
about-
goal
yeah.
shouldn't be us sneaking in there.
Yeah.
So, Gopher, about this creature you found in the cave. If you go back there again with the same flight and visibility, how long did it take you to get in there?
I would say about 4 minutes.
4 minutes to get in there?
So it took
I
about
have
10
a-
minutes to get there. We walked, though.
I
Yeah.
feel like he also might be counting when. I mean, I don't think he flew straight there. Did you
Yeah.
fly straight there?
No, I took a big glimpse of the place, scanned the area.
Took a few minutes to
Uh,
count.
Yeah, I was counting every individual
So-
there.
There were
So it would be
six groups of
quicker if you
5.
flew just straight there. Okay.
So basically, you probably had enough time, maybe if you go back there again, visibility, to free that creature.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Maybe.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Like, wait, are you thinking that? Well, You're thinking what? He can fly back? We've already used fly.
Can you
We-
use fly
It's
again?
a 1 day again. It's a 1 day thing.
No? Okay then.
How many people were near the front entrance and like at the front and then the other side of the front gate?
The front gate has a tower, right? That faces directly at it. There's another tower towards the back.
Ooh.
So there's 2 towers then.
Tofi, do you think we could somehow try to get the leader orc to come out? And possibly, like, blow up the bridge and keep the rest of the orcs from coming to help him right away?
War Chief Challenge.
Do you think that we could somehow potentially do something like that?
Challenge him.
Wait,
Oh,
you
hi.
thinking of
I'm
us trying to blow up the bridge, or want to make him?
He's a man that is, he may be belligerent, may be a bit crazed, manic, and, more physical, but he still knows details in, he still has details and understands strategy. He's not an individual who would just be blatantly reckless for no reason.
So you're
In other
saying
words,
you don't think we could figure out a way to get him to come out alone?
No.
Or just come out of the camp?
Coming out alone? Definitely not. Coming out of the camp? Maybe. I'm not sure what would drive him to come out, but,
I don't think we
'Cause
don't
I
have
feel like-
anything.
I feel like our best bet is to somehow collapse the bridge with most of the orcs there. Or at least separating them.
Then how are we gonna get across?
I think he's saying get the captain to come out, then destroy the bridge, so that way there's a gap between the captain and the rest of the people over there. So we don't have to go there, we have him here.
That's best case scenario. Placements can be rearranged if needed be, and something else figured out if in worst case scenario.
But how about those the orcs in the tower? What are we
do
gonna
you
do
mean?
about them?
Oh.
Because they're gonna be.
I think they have a good shot of shooting us down. The way how these guys shot on this tower, I pointed the tower from where we're at. Yeah. They probably have no issue shooting us.
True. I can see.
And also, we probably don't have anything for a good reason for the boss to come up with people. So that plan is not going to work, or it's not going to turn out.
Well, like I said, another way to use it is to at least attempt to split their forces. Like, say we send someone else in to free the creature. While we attack, we get some of the force out, collapse the bridge, we deal with what comes out, leave the rest to deal with the end. And then we go in and hopefully we just clean up the aftermath.
Is that the two-headed creature called the Ent?
The Etten.
The Etten?
Ettin.
A teat.
Ten.
Okay,
Attempt.
so we
But
could try that idea. Well,
Then
we'll
how are we gonna
distract-
free the creature then?
A tent.
Was he locked up? Gopher?
He was
He was chained.
he
Gopher
was
did say
chained,
that.
standing straight up with his legs chained up, arms chained up. You know.
So
Hmm.
back to my question again: how are we gonna free him, or how are we gonna get to him if we can't use fly again?
Use invisibility, sneak past. While the forces are distracted on the outside, the person on the inside could go free him.
The problem is the door.
Yes.
I feel like someone might be doing some free climbing.
I hide what Tophi said. It's impossible to climb the mountains
It's not
around there.
impossible, it's just very difficult, time consuming. It would
Yeah.
very easily take hours upon hours.
You know,
Even if we started now, that individual would probably get there by night.
and the possibility of not getting caught as well.
Depends on which angle you come from. If we go for the side where the cave is, it would be hard. They would have a little advantage.
Gopher, there's a possibility that you can maybe draw out the layout. I know Tophi did a quick
feel
draw,
like this-
but
Gopher?
You are.
Here
you
you
are
go.
Gopher.
Here's
You
a
are
blank
Gopher to draw.
document. Here's a blank document. You have permissions to draw. Enjoy.
You are Gopher to draw. This is gonna be the greatest. All right, can I control
He's-
C that?
He's gonna draw. He's gonna draw a penis.
You want
He's gonna draw a penis.
I can delete whatever you don't want.
He
Wait.
just writes Gopher is the best. And there.
yeah, Gopher is the
Alright.
best. That's the camping guy's like,
Hold on, I gotta zoom out. Sure.
I'm liking this already.
So this is about the, I would say the outer fence, right? Right?
The top
I
left.
gotta-
Fact that you have to be like, yeah, right?
The top
teacher?
left just
Yeah,
says
I
fuck.
did.
I'm joking here, but
Top corner just says fuck.
I drew it way too far. But so here's where the first tower is, just about here. Second tower is about here. I think.
I'm sorry, it looks like a patchwork balloon.
It looks like a dude with like fucked up eyes with
Glasses,
very
man.
far apart glasses.
Excuse me?
I forget that you are
Um,
drawing this like rotated slightly.
Yeah,
looks like a face.
Yeah. So
Eyeballs.
I was gonna do it from like a south to north kind of situation if we're looking at it, but yeah, okay. So here's where the cave would be, right here.
You give him a hat.
Cave. There's a cave right here.
Hey, it's
Guys.
Driflim!
Guys, there's a cave right here.
It's a Drifloon!
Okay. And then this is the tent with you know, the kids.
Smiley face.
Yep. And then kind of drew this too close, but so I would say the main tent would be around here. There's a few other tents. I needed more space, but
I think you draw it way too big.
yeah, I did. But the door.
Where they're
Um,
at. Was it all open inside?
No.
There
Here's
were walls
where
inside.
yeah, there were. There was like a trail with like some fencing. You know, it looks like a neighborhood.
Gopher, I'm gonna tell you this right now. This is easily gonna be the clip that I use for Twitter. This is
You know,
amazing.
you got the neighbors here. You got the neighbor's house here. The other neighbor's here. There's, you know, another neighbor there with a fire in the middle.
Which house was the one where the ghost is at?
You know, the one on the
down
end,
the block.
down the block, down the block behind the fucking tower. You know,
Jake's
right here.
reaction was so good. Jake's reaction was to take off his glasses.
It
This
looks
can
like
only be
it looks
described
like,
as a train wreck.
it's a cookie,
We
alright?
may have went
It's
for.
a cookie. Monster
We
cookie.
may have sent someone in worried about perception checks, which was not what we should have been worried about.
I said I will go in.
I
Did
can't
it?
draw very well. I
Look,
can't
it's
draw
alright.
very
He's
well.
getting
you
most
know?
of it. It's alright. He's getting most of it.
So you know, this is
The
this
camp
is
wasn't even
Boston.
a circle.
Yeah,
Look,
this-
you don't
this
know
is
that.
where
This is what he's drawing.
That is
Big
a
orc
snowman.
I also want to point out, Jake,
big orc
What?
guy with a ring on his.
there were
Looks like
3
King
towers.
Slime. That looks like King Slime.
So I'm there
Is
then.
King Slime with all the slimes that fuse together still inside it visible?
uh,
And here we have
and then,
King Boo.
And then here's the mountain. You know, the mountain. The mountain.
You broke rule number 1 of making a reference to something. You rotated the picture.
Yeah, I did.
That makes it so much more difficult to put into perspective.
I don't think we
Alright,
would have got it if it was the right way.
Here, I wonder if I can.
yeah.
Can I do this?
wait, I can select it, and then I can turn it. You ready? There.
You
like
selected
that?
just the fucking background. you rotated it like 45 degrees.
You like it?
Tyler, can you please put this over the actual map?
You know what? I'm saving it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna copy it. I'm gonna paste it over it. See how close you got. Anyways, continue.
I would like to point out, though, that we're all laughing. Look at Jordan's fucking face. He's like,
Jordan's staying stoic. Let's keep it
Jordan's not
serious.
amused.
He says he's more serious, so
Yeah.
He's the
True.
brand new Jordan.
Brand new
$10
rider.
Alright. Ooh, you can put rectangles in? Oh, I should have used that, but alright, freehand again.
He's
there's
rotating
still
it.
more.
No, there's no more. I'm done. That's it.
You have to at least draw the sun with a smiley face and sunglasses in the corner.
Oh, I got something even better.
Well, we also didn't change the color of any of it. It's all just one color.
Yeah.
You changed the color of the
Yeah.
sun specifically.
Here's the sun. Just kidding, it's the moon. We're going at night.
And that is an important question. Should we go in at night or day?
That's why I drew
Well,
the moon. We're going in at night.
Depends on.
I mean, both his plans ain't going at night, so.
I'm kidding.
It depends on
We gotta talk about this.
I mean, at
what our
night.
plan is. If we're gonna go for like the attempting to split the forces and drop the bridge out.
Night would be the best.
Mm,
I agreed. Night should be best.
If we're trying to sneaking at night would be the best option.
sneaking correct, but if we're gonna go with the like splitting the forces,
We can still get
The
him
day would
out at
be-
night alone.
Yeah,
Hmm.
then if we did split them up, it'll be harder for them to find us even at night if we'll split, and if we can split them, then they won't notice them being attacked.
I think they'll be more unorganized.
not
at
in the
night.
way we're planning to split them. I feel like us blowing up the bridge would be very noticeable.
But if we
at
also
any
do,
time of the day.
and then if we do that, the archers will be useless because it'll be at night, and they won't be able to fire from that distance without light.
No, they'd still be able to shoot, and there are things as torches.
We just get rid of the torches then.
So now we're back to going in. So the point of the destroying the bridge is mute.
How many times can you guys use invisible?
I
As
can
many
cast it
spell
once.
slots as have.
What?
I still have my invisibility.
I can cast it once for free, only. Only have once.
For the sake of this, Tofi pitches in. We orcs can see in the dark still.
Dark vision. Right. That's
Yeah,
only up to a certain feat though.
Right, but light will create a certain distance, and then we can see beyond that distance.
He's saying that
Right,
even
and
if
you
we
have
took out the
dark
torches,
vision.
they could probably still see and shoot us. At the distance we'll be doing any of this.
Alright, so night. I don't think night and day would really matter unless we're trying to go for an ambush.
Yeah. Night would give us a better chance of getting it up to people and stabbing them before others got up.
We also have the distraction of the troop A over there if we want to use.
We can probably
Feel like
use
that would
them to
also
draw
go better.
some. Max.
We started at the same time, you get to go this time.
Oh. Probably we can probably like use them to split the troops we have and bring them out. Bring some of them.
Is there a separate path than the main path there?
One way in, one way out. That's literally what I could see. There's a lot of obstacles. There's it's not a direct straight shot, but you know.
We already pretty much knew one way in, one way out. That's why
Yeah.
the bridge was part of our plans. Is
Yeah.
take advantage of that.
There aren't any other paths to what? Paths to the cave or what?
Ryder.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
I mean, like a pathway after the bridge, like not in the camp, outside the camp. So like if we got them to lead the people away from the main path, we can come up from the main path.
There was two
There is-
paths.
Okay.
It's Jordan. It's like a T intersection.
Okay.
It's a fork. A fork.
I mean, I know that, but Ryder doesn't know.
Right, yeah. he was in character. Because only Gopher would have theoretically seen the T intersection. Although
we were
Tofi would
told.
also know. Yeah.
Tofi told us.
Tofi also knew.
Oh.
Probably mentioned it at some point. But
He did.
Okay, so we could have them distract the front gate, but then would they be able to actually break formation and actually chase the troop A down, though?
We don't know.
Tofi, you have confidence they will?
some of them are fast. But sounds like the troop says they can vanish. That either means they will literally disappear or they'll just go invisible, but
So would the orcs take the bait, though, do you think?
depending on what they have in store, if it seems like there's an attack, probably. They won't send everyone, but they'll send some.
What do you guys think? Will you guys be able to pull them away from the gate?
They're up in the ship still. You guys aren't in
Yeah.
the ship.
Oh, we're not on the ship. Oh, okay.
We haven't had another dirt drive.
What do
We
you-
can't keep carving
Oh.
things into our boat.
The boat's just full of doodles.
God. Does it look like mine?
But the gate is closed also. We can't. I'm pretty sure we just can't open it from the outside. Or could we?
No.
No.
Assuming
Mage hand.
I mean, given enough force, any wall can be broken down.
yeah.
I have a feeling though none of us can muster that force alone.
I point
Oh.
at a Tofi and Gopher.
Oh, I flex my muscles. No, just kidding.
I mean, your muscles aren't exactly the biggest. You're still only at like
No.
14 or 15 for strength.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'll put them away.
Look at these guns, and they just misfire.
Yeah, okay,
Okay.
they're going away.
So, how about this? We're gonna have the people who distract the orcs. If they do come out, then the door has to be open. So we'll have 2 people ready, like close to the bridge, invisible. In the moment the group of orcs pass, the 2 visible people go inside when the door is open and try to head towards the back of the camp and try and unchain that creature in the back.
Go for it. Did the chains look magical by chance?
I believe they are magical because nothing. If the beast is that big, and I'm pretty sure Tofi said they had to capture that beast with magical means.
It would be easier with magic for sure. Although they do have the numbers to possibly subdue it and then just use extremely durable chains in mass.
So
To
we
be
can probably
fair, they
send
could
like
be using. God damn it! Why do we keep starting at the same time?
Rax.
I was about to say we can probably send like maybe 2 mages of us or 1 mage and 1 fighter.
Or we could send someone who could pick a lock if there was a lock. But
I was gonna point out there are ways they could use magic other than enchanting the chains to keep it subdued.
I don't know any of magic stuff, so
I think I should be one of the people who goes in. I do know some magic that can maybe release it.
If you want to go in, I should be the other.
why
Anyone
you
here,
should be-
there's no one who knows more of just magic overall than me.
Alright. Do you guys agree if we do sneak in, it would be me and Felix?
Well, the chances being
Well,
magical, then yeah, sure.
What
To
if
be
it's not
fair.
magical?
The
Then we
alternative-
blast it with magic to free them.
The other alternative that could be done is when the orcs leave, the 2 people that sneak in go to the Etten. If they can't free the Etten due to magical means or breaking the chains, they go back to the front, allow the rest of us to run in, and then close the doors, locking out the orcs on the outside.
But we have to be very fast on that then. Because who knows how long the troop aid would be able to distract them. If we can't free yet, then we have to make sure we rush back before the Orc army rushes back. And let you guys in.
Tofi, do you have another of those flute that you called
The bullets are not going to work on this.
They're not going to show up.
They're not going to show up.
When we're at this kind of height, the bullets more commonly will avoid these areas. They probably won't even hear it.
Alright.
I mean, the other thing, though, is if we're going to try to destroy the bridge, who has means of doing that?
Go for what kind of bridge is it? Like, do you know like how it's made?
Would you call it a makeshift bridge?
Yeah,
So
makeshift
like
bridge.
wood? It's
Yeah.
like wood?
Yeah.
Just straight like some bad wood?
So
Doesn't look
potentially
very
they-
good.
What?
And that doesn't surprise me, seeing as they make their walls out of wood too.
Nothing too special. Bridge.
It's still probably fairly durable, considering the walls. The bridge is a new addition. Before we actually blocked off the river and used a dam. But I'm guessing they're using the speed of the river as a sort of preventative
Deter.
measure against creatures.
Which is why I feel like destroying the bridge.
Where's the dam? So far.
It
So
used
far.
to be where the bridge
Gone.
was.
Oh, it used to be the bridge house.
Used to be. Once
I thought it would be
our
more-
camp was taken over, they changed a lot.
Which is why I kind of want to use destroying the bridge, is to try to hopefully sweep some of them away.
I
But
don't
Golfa
think.
said there was. Oh.
I think we don't have that means to destroy the bridge.
I mean, I think we do. It's just a makeshift bridge. That should just go down by shooting a spell at it, if anything. But there's over. Golfa said there was like 3 times the amount. Even if we got 10 of them on that bridge, we still have to worry about almost 24 of them. Maybe even more.
I would say more.
Correct.
So taking them out on the bridge wouldn't really do much unless somehow we get most of them on that bridge.
Yeah, so
Well, it's like, look at it this way. Say we get, like most of them go across the bridge, we only get 10, but the main guy is still in camp, and we blow the bridge, and all the others are on the other side.
That's if we could pull the main guy out, though.
I highly doubt he's gonna do it. If Tofi says he's
I-
intelligent enough, he'd probably do the smart thing and stay in the camp.
That is the scenario I just played out.
Just
Oh, I
don't
thought-
hit.
Is
The
we
way
get
you explain it,
most
you're
of-
explaining like he will come out on the other side of the, like, away
That
from the
is
camp.
not what I said at all. I said he stays in and all the others go across. But that's once again semantics. My point is if we got a significant force out, regardless if he's with them or not, drop the bridge, and most of them are trapped on one side. To get to us on the other side, they would have to go through the river.
What if they just don't want to come after us after that?
Then they're on the other side of the river.
Yes. And then we'll be stuck because we're the one who wants the leader. And we can't just be waiting there while they devise a plan to come get us. We don't have that luxury of waiting.
Once again, which is why I played out the scenario, he stays inside and we get all the other ones on the other side.
But no, then how are we going to get the leader?
We're on that side.
So we draw them out, we go in, and take out the bridge.
Correct. Worst case scenario is we do that. Best case scenario would we get the main guy out, drop the bridge, and they're all in the camp, and we're outside with the leader alone. That is best case scenario.
In that circumstance, though, you will be leaving yourselves without a way of escape.
Henceforth, worst case.
It could work. If we divide it by half, we move it out.
How are we going to get everyone across first, though?
We could hide under the bridge. Under the cover of night, we travel along the stream itself, very cautiously and carefully, and then hide under the bridge. When they run across, due to the distraction, we climb in, destroy the bridge, and then...
Unless the
it's
leader's
all
out, then we cross. Unless the leader's out, then we cross the bridge, then destroy it. Because the plan differs if either the leader comes out or he stays inside.
Well, how are we going to know if the leader comes? I guess we can't know if we stay under the bridge.
We use the invisibility people,
Right.
which I guess Ryder does have means of communicating.
Yes, I do have message. How long will it take you to climb back up from down there, though?
Not long.
Okay.
It's
So as
not
long
deep,
as
it's just that the river itself is fast.
So as long as I just say what's going to happen, you guys will climb up on either side, and we'll do what we do. Okay. So let's think about what we're going to do once we get inside. If he doesn't come out, we go inside. Will we fight our way through, or
How about if the captain, chief, comes out, being seen by the two invisibles, then they just, follow them across the bridge to help us fight, to get the captain and everything.
Correct.
yes?
However, if the captain does not, and we all have to go in, the invisible people go in first and try to get the ending. Whatever the giant.
What
Yeah.
will the non-visible people do?
Fight.
Well, the non-invisible people would.
Cause a distraction inside, so you give the visible guys time to free the creature inside the cave.
That's our only option. There's no stealth once.
Okay.
I feel
Climb
like
up
they're-
and destroy the bridge.
So it's basically we mostly
far as
rely
those
on the
two-
two visible people freeing the
Alright.
creature.
My concern
that's-
is the youngers, the young orcs. They may be currently persuaded to fight, but if we scare them with something else, they will probably deter back into their childish natures and won't fight us. That's
So
my
what-
condition, because the only reason we release the Etten attacks uninvited.
They will escape.
Well, the children are next to the cave that the Etten's in. They'll be the first to get hit.
If I flee the Etten, I have an idea. I could do. I can cast Major Illusion, Major Image, make it look like the Etten escaped. Then it won't attack, but it'll make it look like it escaped. It will scare them. They could flee. Hopefully, they flee.
But if
If
we
I
destroy
do-
the bridge, they can't leave.
They will flee somewhere in the.
So if you could go in there visibly, is there a chance for you convincing them to fight on your side? Is there a chance? If you
Not highly, no. Not to fight, but to at least defend, possibly.
at least yes, at least defend and at least try to get away from the cave. If I'm seeing this map that Gopher made, maybe there's a avoid having them be first target if you convince them, like sneak away from the cave.
But I'm not one of the two that are going invisible.
There would have. If we want to put making sure they're not injured at all our main priority, then we would shift.
Okay. I think it's important because I need this to begin the Forge, the Orcs of the Forge, once again.
Unless, also, I could try talking with the Yet. I'm not sure if that's gonna work, but maybe I can persuade it to not attack the kids.
The Etten is a very selfish creature that tends to not trust anyone, even its own other half.
But if we let it escape, maybe make it,
Tyler,
give it a.
with my 15 I had, what I know it speaks giant.
Oh yeah.
Ryder, can you speak giant?
No, sadly not. Maybe they could. I'm guessing they're not smart enough to speak other languages, huh? Either.
The main language they speak is giant.
So persuading the giant is out of the question then.
Not necessarily. As long as they can understand me, I can use comprehend language and understand them, and maybe talk with them. But that's if they can understand me.
Then there's you dealing with the horribly, the quite horrible personality issue.
Yes. But again, we'll be bargaining with it for its freedom. For
I feel
their
like you'd
freedom.
have to be- yeah, I feel like it's gonna be a they thing. I feel like if you in your scenario, if you do not convince one head, convincing the other head is useless.
So basically, we gotta
I mean, it's
convince
either
both
free them or leave them in that cave. It's really their choice. And we'll say we'll free them only under one condition: don't attack the younglings. That's it. And if he doesn't cooperate, then we have to take him out of our plan. We can't use him.
Well, that's if we don't figure out a way to get the young ones out of the way. We've
So
got a lot-
do they speak other languages? Understand other languages?
So you're gonna go off of Max's 15.
You would know. They speak giant and orc.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so
I was just reading a little bit more on Ettins, and Ettins are effectively
Why am I
like
volunteering?
disgusting orcs.
Cause you speak Orc, it might increase our
I am
chance
the
even
only
better. Technically, Tofi can probably speak Orc as well.
I mean, yes, Tofi definitely can speak orc.
No, as soon as he left the camp, he forgot the language entirely. As soon as he stepped outside its walls.
May I have a word with the audience? This is why we are called misrolled.
No, this isn't why.
No,
is
what will
part of
happen
why.
later is why we're called Misrolled Adventures.
yeah,
Correct.
when
all
we
this
execute this
planning
plan.
falls completely flat and does not work in any form, that's where it comes from.
Okay. So, anyways,
It was like me earlier. One of my dice.
Yeah, no, I literally misrolled my dice and it fell. It had an adventure.
should we change up who goes into the cave? I think it should just be me and Jacqueline then, because I have a way into dispelling magic. Dispel magic.
I do as well.
Oh, hey.
Then I'll vote for Ryder and Tofi to go in, because I still want Tofi to try to convince the younglings.
Tofi, you think you'd be able to convince them? Their freedom? Telling the we will free them, but they would just have to not attack the younglings. You think you'll be able to convince them somehow?
My issue is that I'm obviously going to have to be vocal with them
Yes.
and physically be seen by them.
Right. They were trapped by orcs. They might not like that.
Well, no, that's not the. They're orcs. They're born of orcs. They weren't trapped there. They were born there. The issue is that I'm going to have to be seen.
Tofi, hang on a second.
Jacqueline.
Okay, I was just timeout. Or no, not timeout. Tofi, are you thinking that he means talk with the younglings or the Ent?
Talk with the younglings.
No,
To
the
convince.
ant.
Oh,
Yeah, you guys are having
Yeah.
two different
Yes.
conversations.
You
which
talk to
both
the ant,
me-
persuade them to not attack the younglings.
that will not happen. The Etten they're extremely selfish.
But again, for the price of their freedom, they might be persuaded. Maybe. the,
You're putting.
Maybe.
and if they don't cooperate, then we don't free them. We just move away, and we have to take it out of our plan.
But what if they call our bluff? Because we need them for our plan.
Then, again,
Right.
we just have to take it off the plan.
Don't think that would make victory much harder.
It would.
I think what we need to do is move the younglings, like Tofi is trying to talk about.
The issue is the order of operations here. When do we destroy the bridge? The moment the distraction happens, or when the Etten is released?
Whenever we would get the best result. I feel like that's when it's gotta go.
Either way, when we cross the bridge or the leader crosses the bridge, that's when we destroy the bridge.
I feel like our goal should be when whatever side we're gonna be on has the least amount of orcs, and there are some orcs on the bridge.
Might I make a suggestion? This is all assuming fully that the chief does not cross the bridge at all due to the distraction, which, according to Tofi, is very high. Correct?
Right.
So, if he does cross the bridge, we don't even have to worry about the Etten at all.
We don't have to worry about it at all.
But, given that he probably won't, 2 people are going in.
Yes.
I vote that it is myself and Ryder. For 2 reasons. 1. Ryder is very persuasive. He does not speak Orc or Giant at all, but he could probably find a way invisibly to free the Etten. And I do speak Orc, and I have something up my sleeve to literally make me look like a god to the children. And I speak their language. I go into the tent with the children somehow, and I don't want to do this because I'm in the middle of enemy territory. I activate my ability, and just all of a sudden, a winged creature, demon, is in front of them, charging potentially their handlers, screaming in Orc to leave, for a great calamity will befall them if they don't. Leave and be safe, get away from this tent, find someone. Maybe I tell them to look for safety in you, perhaps, Tofi. For you, he's not the enemy kind of thing. I don't know.
This is a very, very good idea.
I like it too.
However, I think you should, rather than be comforting to them, threaten them. Make them scared. Because then they will feel the magnitude of the situation more.
Well, I would probably make them scared by hopefully.
Well, that's why this is a very good idea rather than just words. But that will also provide a layer of immediate threat, seeing you appear out of nowhere and attacking those that are strong in their eyes. That in of itself is a terrifying act. So this is something that I can get behind.
If there is someone there.
I would imagine there's people guarding the Etten's room. Or in the Etten's room itself.
Gopher, were there any?
Gopher?
Gopher?
He
Yeah.
zoned out.
Yeah, there was.
There was no one in the Etten's room. But there's There's people outside it. Not a lot, but there's at least 2.
So can you at least attack someone on the outside?
Okay. And then
I feel like again we're kind of misjudging what's.
Yeah.
I was going to go in with the younglings.
Yes.
And
That's
then
what
we're
I
talking
assumed.
about people being outside the Ettins.
because it's
The
right
younglings
next
are
to the
next
youngling's tent.
Ettins. The Ettins
Yes.
room is next to the younglings.
Okay.
We were thinking about the chance of like when you do go there, there happens to be no like guardian or like watchers for the children. It's just the
To
children.
go for the guards outside the cave.
Yeah,
Okay.
and use those as the people of power you're attacking.
Alright.
Because that seems to be what Tovi thinks is the part that's going to make this work.
Okay. And if I were to say something, what you propose,
To
or
leave
just
the
attacking?
camp. To leave the camp.
All right.
Then once they leave the camp, then you guys could go into the camp, then destroy the bridge.
Right. Even if you...
To get in, we would have to get the orcs out
Well, right.
in the first place.
Yeah.
To open the gates, that's the distraction. The distraction opens
Yeah.
the gates, the 2 invisible go inside. Jacqueline scares the kids to get them to leave. Ryder goes down into the Ettin's room, releases the Ettin. By that point, the Ettin is going to exit the cave, and at that exact moment, destroying the bridge separates both the Ettin from escaping and the others orcs from returning. Because I'm banking that the war chief is not going to leave. He's not. He has too much power and is going to assume that whatever is happening is going to be swiftly removed.
So here's my question. Is there a bank on that side of the river that the kids could run along?
I mean, where we traveled, sure, but it'd be dangerous. If they slipped or if they fell into the river, it would travel them further or even possibly drown.
Because that's the part of the plan. It's like, if we time this right, even if we timed it perfectly, it's the kids are either going to be like just crossing the bridge or not yet.
Crossing the bridge. Once they cross the bridge, then you guys go in, destroy the bridge, and then we fight whatever the orcs, the ant, whatever.
Well, here's the problem. What if all the groups get back from the distraction as they're coming?
We have to move quick then, honestly. How? They're not here.
I feel like we need.
They said they
we-
can distract
we
them for
need a
about 10
backup.
minutes.
We need a backup way for the kids to get out in case we need to blow the bridge early.
Traveling along the bank's their best bet. Because staying in the camp itself is not...
Would they do that though, you think?
I mean, it's either that or they do nothing.
Alright. Will you
It
be
all
okay with that,
depends on
Dofi?
It depends on how terrifying Jacqueline is to them. If they feel the Ettin is less threatening than Jacqueline, they'll probably leave at all costs.
Oh, I have to be less threatening than a. Not.
No,
I
you
don't
have to
think
be
so.
more.
You have to be
You have to
more...
I have to be
More.
more Sorry. I have to be more threatening than a 2-headed gargantuan beast that argues with itself.
Yes.
If they can't cross the bridge, that's the best option. Is hopefully they're more scared of you. The thing is that they know the Ettin is there. They have to know that the Ettin is there.
I feel like before we fully release it, if Jacqueline's plan isn't going well, minor illusion it, or major illusion it, whatever your illusionary spell you said was,
Yes.
it coming out. Give them a little head start, and then free it.
That
Of
might
course.
be ideal. Because in case Jacqueline attacking is suddenly overwhelmed by people, you could still be there to give aid for the briefest of time before releasing the Etten.
Yes. Okay.
So we have our plan then.
Yes.
Our convoluted plan.
Oh,
It's better than
Well,
nothing.
I feel like we need to. Who's gonna focus on destroying the bridge? I think that's the final part we need to figure out.
I'll probably be you,
Felix.
Felix, because you said the bridge can be easily destroyed by magic, and knowing if Ryder and Jackin's going in, most likely be you. Be on that case.
I have means of destroying it as well.
So me and Tofi will be demolitionists.
Yes.
Because I have Scorching Ray, which I can shoot burning lasers into the legs of the bridge.
can I just say something as a player, quick?
Mm-hmm.
It's like playing a goddamn like GTA heist on like super hard.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's.
What the go but now
imagine
you're
it-
here.
Imagine it with like 6 people trying to break into a bank of 60 people, of 60 police officers.
Yeah.
Fully armed
That's-
police
yeah.
officers.
Yeah. And
And we're
thinking
not
that
fully
two
armed.
people do what they're supposed to do, or you fail.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like all the GTA heists, right?
Yeah.
If
That's
one of them
exactly
fuck
why
up.
I said that. Exactly why I said that. I hate this. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
It's nerve-wracking.
D&D.
This is dangerous.
Alright. So,
Disclaimer,
say-
this might be the last episode.
so anyways, if everything goes on as planned, should we meet up with each other or should we just fight at 2 different ends?
2 different ends.
We should fight at 2 different Ettins.
Jacqueline and I.
We've only been going for an hour 20. That's not soon enough.
I'll let go.
That's not late enough.
Alright.
So,
Me and Jacqueline could take care of ourselves then.
I feel like the goal should be working to rejoin.
It will be an eventually,
Cause-
probably.
Yes.
I won't lie. The camp we all kind of sort of split up, and that did not go well.
What are you talking about? It went perfectly.
You weren't there.
Quiet.
Yeah, you should, when that episode comes out, I'll send it to you.
Anyways, okay. We have a plan.
we have our
She says
plan.
it go looks perfectly. I'm just staring at the staff.
Oh.
That she was being as sarcastic as she possibly could.
I know. And I'm still just like,
Oh. But anyways, so
I'm.
if this is the plan, are you doing it at day or night?
I believe it was night. Tofi says so they could sneak by the water.
Okay.
Tofi. In the scenario the bridge goes bad, would daytime be better for the children?
They have dog vision.
They'll be able to see in the dark fine. They'll know where they're walking at least.
So,
Okay.
night it is.
Night would be best.
Okay. We just go tell the troop the plan.
Yeah.
And
Just
we're
summarizing the
seeing-
plan to them.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause
Hopefully-
just to save time.
I'm gonna ask them, how long do you think you can distract those orcs if they follow you?
We'll make a hell of a lot of sound and annoying them. But then after that, we have to vanish. They may waste time looking for us. They may not. It will depend on what they decide is more important. So you could
I know
have
they're-
a few minutes, or you could have 5 to 10 minutes.
I know it's asking for a lot, but can you distract them as long as you can?
I mean, that's what we're gonna intend to do.
Thank you. Cause,
Right.
Oh, what's up?
Oh, that question. Is the vanishing that thing that Grimoire was talking about, or is it something else?
It's something else.
right.
The vanishing, we will actually not be there. So after our performance, we won't be an imminent threat.
Okay.
Would you be able to still appear close enough to like the ship?
Oh, by all means, we'll have plenty of travel distance.
Only thing is, we have to make sure they distract them long enough that we could pull everything off.
There's a lot of things riding on time here. This plan is
Well-
one of the worst that we've ever had, but if it works, it's one of the best.
I mean, it'd be the first plan that we had to see in a long time.
I mean, this is also the most planning you guys have ever made in a plan.
Yeah, we kind of just winged
After all.
everything else.
The one part of the camp that went well, the one part of our plan that we planned was the bullets.
Yeah. And then one of them left and the other one died real fast.
I wouldn't say real fast.
And the heist when we
It did a lot of damage.
and then the heist when we try to do it, we end up putting a black hole in a room.
That's not what you did at all.
You panicked. Darkness, go! Shit!
All right.
I didn't think we would get this far.
Now, night begins to hit, enjoying a short rest for any of those that want a short rest.
I get my spell slot back.
Yep, there you go. That's why I specified it.
I'm at full power.
You take your time to make it to the river's bank. Getting along it, there are several moments where you're like stepping, crossing across. You have to make a small leap left and right. But after a few moments of fear, you make your way to the camp.
Hey, can we pause quick?
Yeah?
This all can go wrong if Jacqueline casts invisibility and casts wild magic instead. That could also go
Oh
wrong.
yeah,
in
this could end
Yeah.
immediately.
We have wild magic writing on like 5
Everything.
rods.
Some of it's not as important,
On
like,
some of the kids' lives.
but the invisibility
also-
that Jacqueline casts is like, is key.
If that fails right away, we're fucked.
All right,
Here's a-
Unless it casts fireball.
but then you just
Then we're
blow up the
still
bridge.
fucked.
Yeah, you just blow up the bridge immediately.
Well, and everyone else.
yeah.
So,
we just all get washed away.
So from the bottom of the bridge, can we see people who cross the bridge?
You won't see the people. You can hear the footsteps, but that's the best that you're gonna get. You're not gonna know how many people get out. I mean, apart from those who are invisible on the sides.
Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, so should Jacqueline cast that if we're doing it right now?
Or I mean, Calvin could stealth to just get a view.
Right now, no one's on the bridge.
For when we're trying to see how many cross.
I thought the whole thing was because me and Ryder have message.
Yeah,
Yes.
you guys have message, so you guys can tell us.
What?
Yeah.
So what?
So we're on the side of the bridge. So Jacqueline
That's
has
as long as you stay within range.
Important note: the moment you cast another spell, your invisibility drops.
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
Yes.
Not
like, I
if
don't
it's
think
not
you-
a concentration spell.
I understand that, but invisibility specifies if you cast another spell or take the attack
Oh.
action, you end invisibility.
Spell ends with attack.
Okay, I have an idea then. How deep is the under
Oh,
the bridge
hold on.
from on top of the bridge?
What?
How deep is under the bridge from on top of the bridge?
There's like a good 10-foot gap.
Before this whole thing happens, I'm going to give my ring to Rex and be like, I'm trusting you with this, but I want it back after.
Yes, so tuned for it for an hour.
Yeah, that's what I'm just going to say before we end up doing this operation.
Okay.
All right.
Alright. There, that's settled.
Okay. So now you're attuned to the ring. Ryder, your ring.
Before that, do I need to tune to the goggles?
No.
No, you shouldn't have to.
All right. Then all my attunements has been full.
Okay.
For now, until
The ring on Ryder's finger writes out Rex in the diamond dust, and the ring on Rex's finger writes out Ryder in diamond dust. And you both are benefited massively. You can immediately feel the surge of heartbeats.
I just cry. A little tear falls down.
It's like, and the familiar feeling gives a surge of emotion.
All
And
Rex
Ryder
can feel.
somehow no longer wants to do this operation because he's too sad.
I feel sad
Okay.
too, just by looking at the ring.
Okay. So, Tyler's changing music.
No, I'm just looking at stuff.
Stop looking at stuff.
I mean, I'm looking at music.
Oh,
But, so, I moved you guys to the screen, right? Yeah, I did.
Yep.
Okay. You guys are all down in this little itty bitty corner, making your way.
I guess me and Jacqueline will be in the front of it, so we can climb up.
That's why.
Oh, we're on that side.
Yeah, you guys are down here.
Where did that second rider come from?
That was me.
That was him. He put him there
God.
earlier. So you can go under it and get across if that's what you so desire.
I mean, no, we have to be somewhat close to Rex, so
Okay, then Jacqueline can
I-
if she wants to.
I guess we'll cast invisibility and we should go up then and just
I'll
wait
just
up
leave
here.
you two to do what you guys are. I'll let you move your characters.
Yeah. So we should cast all invisibility and we should go up here and wait until the distraction happens.
The flow of water deafens the sound of your pinging from your DOS loot.
Nice.
And
Jacqueline?
Jacqueline.
I like that all that's visible on the map to us right now are the guards and the guard towers, and then all the children.
I left them there because it's like they're obviously not going to move, but people around here are going to be moving around.
I'm going to toward Jacqueline. We're going to rush there. Try to be sneaky, but we're going to rush through the sides this way. And I'm going to
Am I
point.
drawing over this?
I'm going to point this to the left side, the right side, the side I'm on. We're going to be going against the wall and making it to the. Hang on, I got to actually. Seagulf is bad map.
Yeah. Put my map over this.
Oh, right, yeah, I said I was going to do that. Give me a second.
Actually, no. It looks like it'd be easier if we go from the right side, from the side you're on, Jacqueline, and run around that line to get to the cave.
Does this actually work?
Yeah.
No
Okay.
way. Does this actually work?
What are you doing, Tyler?
Can I actually put this here?
No.
Copy the drawing.
Oh no.
Do you actually do it? Oh,
He's the
Here's the map, guys. Don't worry. Here's the
coming in hot. Here's the plan.
Here's the. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Fuck. Hold on. Give me a second. I have to go back and copy it again.
Oh my god.
The copy pasta.
Copy. Scroll. And paste. There you go. Oh, yeah. Look at that beauty.
Oh, you didn't have it rotated right.
Nah, I didn't.
Oh,
No,
fuck.
Tyler doesn't.
Uh-oh.
You rotated at the end.
I
The-
can't.
and the door would actually line up.
Uh-oh.
it's completely off.
Oh, no.
You fucked up.
I can't delete it. Nope, there we go. There we go. It's gone.
Oh, okay.
It's gone.
Okay.
I was
Keep it out.
terrified. I was like, that's going to be stuck there, and I have to very finagly delete lines so that way I don't
Oh,
delete anything
yeah.
else.
Oh.
All right. So the rest of you, what are you all doing?
I sent a message to Rex. I'm gonna say.
Before your invisibility.
Oh
You
no.
cast
ring.
message. Oh,
No.
right. You're telepathically speaking.
Yeah, telepath. There we go.
You don't have to cast message.
Oh, I'm sending. No, I said when I'm sending him a message. I mean, okay. Anyways, make sure you tell the troop when to do the, when to set off the distraction.
I thought
I'm
we were
assuming
waiting
they're
for
across
them
the
to
bridge,
do it.
right?
They're super far away. They're not with us. They're way off in the distance.
I thought they started the plan by starting their
Yeah,
distraction.
that was
Yeah.
the
Oh,
plan.
that was the plan, right?
Yeah.
Because
This is gonna go well.
Okay.
So 10 minutes go by and your invisibilities all fall. No, I'm kidding.
10 minutes.
Oh shit.
So that's fly.
We gotta wait till the.
Oh, that is right. That is fly. You guys got invisibility. Are you guys all hiding under the bridge then? What's your guys' plan?
I'm hiding under the bridge.
Okay.
Yeah, Gopher's hiding.
yeah,
Tofa is gonna be ducking under the bridge too. Stay out of sight. All right. Some time goes by. A few moments go by. Jacqueline, you're invisible, right?
Yeah.
Did you roll wild magic?
Oh yeah, that's right. I was hoping you forgot.
Oh no, I was waiting until you said that you rolled.
Roll wild magic. Yeah, fine.
Chocolate.
That's a 13.
Oh,
Okay.
thank fucking God.
Oh my god.
in this one instance, roll wild magic.
Unlucky 13. Yesterday was Friday the 13th.
Shut up.
You can go
Wait.
away because it was also my sister's birthday. So
Whoa.
very lucky.
I
Anyways,
had a
okay.
shitty yesterday, so
I did too.
Work did not go well yesterday.
My car did not go well yesterday.
Oh no.
Anyways,
Anyway.
Didn't go well yesterday.
How many mirrors have you broken?
as
All of them.
you guys are waiting, the flow of water is just getting faster and traveling. It starts to get louder to you because you're just waiting with anticipation. You're starting to feel your heart rate going faster, beating a little bit quicker. And then off in the distance you hear
Firework!
there are these massive explosions of lights off into the distance, way off, super far. And you can see this lines of light emanating upwards and then exploding outwards into several bright colors. There's one, it explodes outwards that has the label of that underneath and a massive middle finger of light flying up in the air.
Damn!
You hear orcs all grunting on the inside, just.
What are they saying?
You
What
can
are they
hear,
saying?
what the hell was that? And then there's people off in the distance that are pointing over on the other side. Jacqueline and Ryder, you two can see this because they're the only ones visible to you. They're on the tower off to the northern portion of you, and they're pointing and shouting, but you can't hear it over the sounds of the water. The doors slide open outwards, so they're directly in front of both you and Ryder.
I'm gonna go at the edge of the door so I can see who walks by.
Let me see. Can I move these? I can.
I'm gonna like go to the edge of the door, like peek out with my invisible face.
I'm just gonna do.
If you can.
I rotated the whole thing. Weird. I can't seem to rotate it. All right, whatever. I'm just gonna delete it. It's just in front of you.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the edge so I can peek out who runs out.
Okay.
And I'm gonna look at every single tusk.
All right, give me a second. I have to change a lot of people. I'm just gonna move a ton of people on the GM layer.
And I'm pretty sure the fireworks are super loud, right?
Oh, they're loud.
Oh, here. Let's see the bridge shaking.
Oh, you hear the bridge shaking.
It just falls on its own. Crap. That's what I meant by makeshift bridge.
My stomach is making noises.
You're hungry.
I am.
Crazy.
I'm really starving.
Kyoto time.
Here, I'll pull out something for you, Calvin.
What? No.
Not on
playing
camera.
Uno. Get
Go
it off
for
the
it.
screen. We're
Are you
not
gonna
playing
join up or
Uno.
no?
No,
Oh.
No.
I'm not. I come.
sprinting off
Can't do
is
3 weeks in a row.
1, 2, 3. I've grabbed Tofi. I've rotated Tofi. 4,
Nice.
5, 6,
I
7,
have made a
8.
I've made another mistake.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14 of varying amounts of weaponry and orcs just come sprinting
And
over
none with
path.
none with
with a encrusted tusks.
and no one's like at the door right now, right?
As far as you can see, no.
Go!
Yeah, there we go. I say go. Pretty sure we could shout and they won't hear.
Say go. Yeah, good.
All right, yeah, they're sprinting away.
All right, and then we just sneak along the side.
Just gonna move them super far away.
No, I'm in the lead. Fuck you.
Stand
I
way
have
over
to
there.
do the thing first.
All right, wait. Back up.
Aw.
Yeah, I was moving people. The moment you guys crept into here, no.
Crept into where? Here?
When you went into this path,
There's a bear trap.
actually, let me specify. When you walked here, because I'm showing you when people are showing up, because you would theoretically be able to see them.
I also tell Rex, he's not here. He's still inside the camp.
Potentially, I can
those
probably whisper to
individuals
everybody else that as well.
and one individual right here who's looking towards you. Not at you, but towards you.
Like towards the door.
Yeah. And then the rest of you, or the two of you, are going this way. When you get here, you can see these individuals are here. There's this individual as well, along with this one.
Guessing there's going to be a couple of stealth checks with advantage here.
Oh yeah, you're definitely gonna need some stealth checks with advantage.
And I get is that a feat, Tyler? Where I could just do fuck, what was it called?
Pass without a trait.
No, something trickery.
That was your cleric domain.
Oh,
And
that
since
was
you're not
right,
a
never
cleric,
mind.
you don't have that.
Yeah, good point. Good, never mind. I have silver tongue though.
Yeah, you sure do.
Yeah, speaking is really good for stealth.
We're not here. Oh, okay.
These are not the droids you're looking. I mean,
We are just figments of imagination in your head.
Okay. Jacqueline, we'll keep going against the wall and head towards the cave. I can see it from here. Can I? I don't think
No,
actually
you
I can.
cannot.
Okay.
Well, no, you should be able to. You'd start seeing the crest of it.
Yeah.
It'd be
Just keep
over
going
there.
along the wall and try to sneak past those guys blocking that entranceway.
I silently nod because he can't, even though he can't see me, because I don't want to give myself away.
I know you.
Alright.
I probably guess you nodded.
Make stealth checks with advantage.
Good.
Alright.
Red dice.
Hey.
Trying to
Like,
find my
can't think that was an
spell.
advantage. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
I like that, Jake. What'd you get?
Natural
20.
Natural 20.
Oh, I got an 18, so.
Huh, that's pretty
See,
good.
here's the thing. Both of my rolls, 19 and 20.
Wow. You just blew those away, though, now. Now you're not going to have them next time.
I mean, this
know.
is an important part, so.
Yeah, that is
Stealth
fair.
checks.
If you bump into one of them and be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, just.
Get clotheslined. Alright. As you two are sprinting along this path, stealthily, this one just is about to run into Ryder. And for the briefest moment, Jacqueline, there's a moment where you feel, oh god, and you just push and shove Ryder right out of the way as he runs past you.
How'd you know I was there, Ryder? I mean, how'd you know I was there?
That's the natural 20 at work. And then just running away. Because
Do I hear- I don't-
that was
do I
the
feel this,
only
RP?
one. The only one that was able to theoretically roll higher than your stealth Rider.
Wow.
The natural 20 was required for that one.
Good job, Jake.
Yeah, she doesn't say anything, and she just pushes you. She's like, "Ooh."
Nice.
You just were like, oh god.
oh shit.
And the two of you easily enough make it past as the others
Hey.
are seeming to spread apart and take preventive actions. Let me just hide these people up here now.
Thank you.
And you got
Can
3 more
we-
stealth decks.
I was like, can we not just very easily go around these next few people?
Oh yeah, you can easily go around. I'm just saying they're staying stationed. But you also see
Oh no.
these two over there.
Oh shit. That's where I need to be. Okay, well.
I thought you need to kill one of them before you're backed.
So the two of you sprint past.
And can we see inside the tent now?
Inside the tent, yeah, you can definitely see inside the tent. There's all
We see it in the
there-
cave.
The cave dips down, so you can't see inside.
I can see if there are handlers, right?
Yeah, you can see that these two are effectively standing guard in front of them.
Okay, but there's no one in.
There's no
else
one in
inside
it. There's only the children inside the tent.
Awesome. Okay.
2v1, you got this.
Hellish review. Let's go.
So, we're going past them, right?
I
Yep.
will be using everything.
So, I'll stay next to Jacqueline on the. No, I have to.
Ryder's going past them. I am
Yeah,
appearing before the children as a. If these two fucking like turn around, I'm fucked.
I mean, you are right in front of them.
I mean,
Oh no,
You should-
I'm going. I'm
Oh,
gonna,
you're
like,
gonna
go,
you're
like,
gonna go over
here.
there. Oh, okay, I got you. So yeah, you're gonna be
Yeah.
like.
so what Jacqueline does is stuff. That's why I'm going to go in the cave.
Okay, Jacqueline.
Oh, fuck me.
I give you my invisible thumbs up and say,
and mouth the words, "You got this."
yes, exactly.
Everything that I can't see. Good. Thank you.
Good, thanks, grand.
Oh boy. Okay.
Channel that inner Jacqueline.
Great. Okay, so how exactly am I? What was the plan was just for me to do it in view of the
Children.
kids, right?
Yep,
Okay. I am currently in view.
you are definitely currently, if you were to appear, in view of all of them.
Okay.
Oh boy.
You know, but you have to intimidate them also to get out.
I was hoping there would be someone just like in the back of the tent so I could just charge him while yelling "Get out while you can."
You can see the tent is up against the wall, so there's no the front path that's directly in front of you, intersecting them, is the only exit of the tent. They're like embedded closer to the wall.
Okay, well I guess I just gotta wing it then. Get it? I gotta wing
Ugh.
it.
I should also probably move some of these people because they're definitely going to be looking over there. There we go.
Okay, here goes. Probably nothing. Okay, so I activate Lunar Eclipse.
All right.
I don't know if I want to tell the children to get out right now or not.
That's up to you. Which one of
Yeah.
these two are you attacking? If you are attacking.
I will attack both of them at one point, but the one closest to me, since it is most convenient.
And you'll have surprise the one that's currently like with a quarterstaff in its hands that have spikes at the
Yes.
ends of it. Okay.
The one I'm directly behind. Yeah.
Okay.
So, in order, lunar eclipse. I'm not. Just so you know, I'm not even remotely going to say anything. It's just going to be assumed that Jacqueline says the right thing. Damn. Alright, Mistral Adventures, let's go. I guess.
Break the tradition.
Okay. Sure. I'm thinking of what to say. I also just really feel like they're just going to look at me as the calamity that I'm about to tell them about.
Possible.
Because I am currently attacking someone that.
You're attempting to use fear to get them to leave.
I am. I do not know how attached they are to the person I'm about to. Whose throat I'm about to slit, probably. Okay. Jesus Christ. Yeah, lunar eclipse. I will look into the tent. And I'll just be like, you know, I'm not caring about surprise because I just want to get I want the children to know what I'm about to say first.
Okay.
And, oh, fuck, that rider gets that, his thing. Yeah. But I face the tent, lunar eclipse. Does thaumaturgy allow me to change the way my voice sounds?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Oh, I didn't.
Voice changer.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yes.
The more you said, is that open?
Yes.
I'm like, voice changer.
Does this sound? How does this sound?
It's echoey.
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 Okay.
If you're looking
Oh.
for like the backdrop, use cathedral.
Cathedral.
Yeah.
This sounds celestial almost.
Oh, that works.
That's not. That wasn't. He wasn't on it yet.
Depending on your
No.
interpretation.
No.
You're still on the voice mod.
I know. I can't find celestial. I can't find cathedral. There it is. No, central. There it is. So like this.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The echoes. Oh.
Wonderful. Okay. So yeah, I do. Yeah, lunar eclipse. I look at the children. In Orcish, obviously. Children of the Orcs, I persuade you to leave. Your lives are in danger. And yeah, I don't know what else to say.
So
Alright.
terrifying.
Are you gonna
so
attack the guy or no?
scary.
You shouldn't, because then, well, I would show them that their lives are in danger because I'm attacking them.
Yeah, that's the point, I thought.
The point
Okay,
is to make them scared of you and leave.
You do still have the voice mod on as well.
No, I do know that. So yeah, I do that. I attack them.
Okay.
Okay. So appearing in this brilliant white-ish moonlight, this unfurling of wings falls outwards and flaps for a brief moment, almost twitching in its state. Eyes in a pale white, looking towards the kids and speaking out in this augmented, almost traveling sound. They all stare wide-eyed. Make an intimidation check with advantage.
Wait, I think I have. Am I still on voice thing?
No, you're not.
No.
You're good.
You're
Okay,
good.
thank God. I think I have. Let's see. Intimidation. Okay, no, it's charisma. I thought I had What is the word I'm looking for? Oh my God! What?
Proficient.
Sure, proficiency. There you go. Jesus Christ. Okay, so intimidation with is it
Advantage.
with advantage? With
Yep.
advantage. Okay, 18.
18. There's like a
First
brief.
roll of a 2.
There's a brief pause. There's a brief pause from not only them, but the other two directly next to you. In Orcish, they just start to. One of them, the one with the whip, looks to the left. Do not listen to her.
I immediately stab him in the face.
All right, roll to attack.
Oh, as this plays out, I run into the cave.
I figured.
Okay, good.
Okay, so with Moon Shadow to attack is +5, is it?
It's your dex plus your proficiency. I lost a d20. I have to find that later.
Yeah, I think it's +5 to attack then. Sure. So yeah, because my dex is a
Plus two.
2 plus my proficiency is 3. Okay.
Yes.
All right, go ahead and roll to attack.
I already did. 14 that
14.
I rolled.
So 19.
Plus, so 19.
19. 19's gonna hit. So go ahead and roll your d12 plus. Is it 2d4? Right?
Yeah.
'Cause of Lunar
D12
Eclipse?
plus. Yep. D12 plus 2d4. I will be using the Gauntlets of Smite
All right.
and Divine Smite.
Oh my God. Okay, so you're
He's going to be
using.
obliterated.
You're using. You're adding a d6, and then you're adding
Uh-huh.
2d8s, right?
Sure am.
Are you using it at first level or a different level spell?
I just first level. That's
Okay.
the most. I have the most first level spells.
Okay, so in total, you're rolling a d12, 2d4s, a d6, and then 2d8s.
Okay.
He doesn't add anything to those. Those are
Yeah.
straight rolls, right?
And then plus 2 for your dex.
Yeah. D12. The D12. Okay. 2d4. Thank God I have 2 things of dice. 2d4. Okay. A 2d8
Yep,
and
2d8.
a d6.
Yes. Because you're just
2d8.
using one charge to use the smite on the Gauntlets of Smite.
Yes, and a what kind of smite is that? Because
That's just the d6 of, that's just an extra d6 of the weapon damage.
Oh, okay. Okay. So 2d8, 2d4, d12, and a d6. 2, 3, 10, 21, 27.
27 points of damage.
Do you add the +2?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Puncturing straight into the neck and ripping forwards. A unbelievable just spurt of blood sprays outwards for a brief moment, and they collapse.
Nice.
Now, children, this is your chance. Escape with your lives.
Ooh, hey.
And they sprint. In unison, away from you.
Good job, Jake.
All right.
Away from you, they
With
go to
this, we're gonna call this our episode here.
Are we not gonna go to me?
Oh, he's shaking. Oh.
I'm shaking.
All right.
So much.
Yeah, we'll do the Yetin, and
Jesus
then we'll
Christ.
finish it with Yetin.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Ryder, you emerge. I hit the wrong button. Ryder, you emerge. You can see
Wait.
chains. You see the Yetin sprawled on its back with chains on its arms and legs. One head is asleep while the other head is looking around, just bored.
Okay, I'm gonna top the visibility. No, actually, yeah. And then I'm gonna go to one of the chains, and I'm gonna try smacking it with my rapier first.
He headbutts the other head, and they both just look at you.
I'm gonna cast comprehend language.
Okay. You missed that. When you stab down at the chain, you can clearly see that it's plain chain, but you're not hitting very hard.
God, 11. Wild magic.
Oh right, yeah, for the
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
And then I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic on all the chains. Or does that have to be 7 casts for each?
Well, when you stab down, you quickly realize these are not necessarily magical.
They're just strong.
They're just strong.
Alright, I'm gonna point at the wall and cast Scatter on the wall where the chains are at.
Shatter?
Shatter on the wall. The
On the
chains
wall
at the
where
chain.
the chain is embedded into?
Yeah, destroying the wall, not the chain.
Right. Well, I mean, it's an area of effect anyways, so it's
Yeah.
gonna do both.
Yeah, okay, but going for the wall.
Go ahead and
Oh.
roll your damage
It-
for it.
Oh, damage? That's
Wild magic, I think.
And wild magic.
got a 12.
Okay.
That's why I was like, what? And I'm pretty sure Shatters 2d8s.
At first level, it should be 2d8.
Oh, 3d8s actually.
For first level?
No,
Oh,
because
it's a second level spell. It's a second level
Yeah. So, where's my die? There it is. Nice. Even nice. I mean, the same, but still nice. Almost max roll. 22.
There's this wave of like shattering energy. It's like a small orb floating towards it, and right when it collides with the wall, you hear this loud echo outwards as it ricochets and bounces sounds off all the walls around you. And you can just see the metal plate that was placed into the wall fling off of the wall itself.
Wait, what do you say? Because I have copper
Right.
language.
He's saying, "These little dude's helping us. What does he think this is?"
So what happened to the wall and the chain?
That one chain ricochets off and his arm is free.
Oh, and I do the other arm next.
Okay.
Wild magic, yes.
Yep, wild magic, and then roll damage as well.
12 again. Okay. 16.
16. Once again, same energy. It flings off the wall.
Alright, and then I do the leg.
Well, at this point, he sits up. He wipes the nose of the other one next to him.
Saying what?
They're not saying anything. And at this
Oh.
point, he leans forwards, grabs at the chain that's on his foot.
I see that, and I just walk away. I just go back outside the cave. And I just give him a thumbs up with a smile.
Well, you're to do. Well, yeah, I suppose you could do this from a range. You can see he gets up, but his head hits the top. His heads hit the top, and he has to crawl towards you. So he's on his hands and knees, coming towards you as you back the fuck out. On this screen. Oh, I just realized I didn't even.
You didn't change it, Tyler.
Yeah, I didn't move the room to the ends. Oops.
Yeah.
Oh well. I mean, on
That's
the screen
fine.
it's there. But yeah, you show up there, and in this moment, you notice a certain man, a certain large individual. I went to the wrong screen. Is seeming to climb. Likes to climb out.
Wait, what?
Well, I'm saying you see them, the Etten, beginning to make its way out of the cave. You all under the bridge can hear this. And you can start to see a number of, well, not see, but you can hear the screaming an orc from inside the camp as loads of the orcs are now freaking out.
How far did the kids got during that time Ryder's been doing that?
They would have been, because all of what happened with Jacqueline would have been a lot faster, and Jacqueline's situation will take precedence after this, but they would have been getting over the bridge. They're over the bridge right now.
I think that's our cue, because that's the second troops, and I'm assuming that's the kids.
You can hear a lot of smaller footsteps.
She's gonna kill us!
I assume we can. Rex can at least peek out.
Yeah, you can see kids running.
I see kids running.
Perfect.
I also would like to point out we're also assuming that the Etten is mad at the orcs.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see.
He may not be mad, but I don't see why.
I thought
He
you were
would-
trying to convince them.
I don't think he'll be
Because I can't speak his
on
language.
their side either.
Anyways, you two are separated. This is where we're going to be calling this episode. Thank you, everyone, for listening to this. We're getting into the meat of this. Next session is going to be one hell of a fight.
Of a fight.
It's going to be big. Because there's,
Good job, Jake.
there's a lot of people still.
Hopefully Mason will join us.
And hopefully we won't have to fight a fucking Etten because he doesn't.
He's actually
doesn't
best friends
care.
with the orcs.
Yeah,
Actually.
exactly.
Why the fuck was he
jeez.
sitting
That's
in
what I'm
chains
fearing.
then?
Because he's huge.
What the?
He's big and dumb.
Thank you, everyone, for listening. We'll see you again on another Misrolled Adventure.